Yo, what's going on, guys? And we're hearing right now the Clippers are interested in Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet. Let me hear your thoughts down below, guys, as we do this video. Shout out to Kevin O'Connor of The Ringer. So, this is interesting because the Los Angeles Clippers have been linked, to Mike Conley. And we just think that's a bit, like, that one's a bit harder to see happening. But the Clippers can only trade a first round pick in 2028 as they don't have any other first round picks, but they own all their second round picks beyond 2027, and they have some workable salaries to match. The point guard position is something that they've named. They've been starting Terrence Mann, who they view more as a wing, while John Wall and Reggie Jackson have struggled. Reggie Jackson's more of a six man who's been thrusted into a point guard role when he's more of a undersized combo guard. Kyle Lowry's set to make $28.3 million, and he's been declining. He's over the wrong side. Fred VanVleet, he's had a bad season, but he's going to be a free agent and is expected to test the waters. Now, Kawhi Leonard was previously teammates with both Lowry and VanVleet in his lone season with the Raptors. And now let's go to the Clippers. How would you do this deal? If you're Miami, you want John Wall. If you're Miami, you want John Wall. Maybe you even, and for me, I think you look at this deal right here and you're like, how does this deal get done? Okay? Because do you do a Robert Covington, Reggie Jackson, John Wall deal for Kyle Lowry? Or do you do a Reggie Jackson, maybe not even Reggie Jackson, a Robert Covington, John Wall, and Amir Coffey for Fred VanVleet? Is that worth it? Does that take your roster to the next level? Because for me, I think that's the big question mark here is I don't know if that fully takes this team to the next level that we would hope. And that's where it gets a bit concerning because this is a team that we know is fully capable of being good, but it's really the point guard position. They don't have someone facilitating for them. And, Kawhi and Paul George can have great games, but if the rest of the guys can't be created for, it's going to be a long season for them. So that's where my thought process comes in. Okay, how do we improve this, unfortunate situation? And for me, I just think it's, hey, what we got to do is just focus on the fact that this is a team that needs to find a guard. And I would choose Fred VanVleet over Kyle Lowry just because of the fact that I know Fred VanVleet isn't as over the hill as, you know, Kyle. So that's just what I'm going to say right there. But let me hear your thoughts on that one down below. I think it's definitely interesting to look at it through kind of like a microscope because it's just a unique situation that I don't think anyone expected to occur. But here we are. So that's again where I want to hear your opinions down below. What do you guys expect, the Clippers to do? What do you expect this team to do? Because again, I think it's a funny situation that no one here honestly expected, and I'm here for the ride, and I want to see who ends up getting moved out of these two, and if the Clippers make a move, because it's kind of championship or bust vibes this season over there. So if I was them, I would try to get a move on and see if we could get something done. But yeah, again, it's an interesting situation that I would not want to be a part of. So let me hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. If you're a fan of the Clippers, if you're a fan of the Heat or the Raptors, what would you want to see happen and why? Again, rather interesting situation, and I'm kind of excited to see how it all plays out. But that's it. I'm gonna go, and I love y'all. Goodbye, everybody. We're gonna milk this for a few more minutes, but hey, I don't know. Kyle Lowry, I just wouldn't take the shot on him because he's just looking so bad. And I just don't know what to expect at this point. Not in like a rude way or anything. It's just like, hey, who's going to give you more of an impact, right? And for me, I don't know who that guy is at this point. if that's still our man, you know, Kyle Lowry. I'd rather go with Fred VanVleet, who's not as they say, quote unquote, over the hill. So that's where I'm at. Bye.